Hi everyone, I'm Janneke and welcome to my channel Books and Stitches. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and giving me a chance. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I'm really glad you're enjoying my videos. But yeah, this will be my Flosstube video. I will go through what I will work on the coming week-ish. So I do my videos like vlog style where I just give you an update as and when I stitch on stuff. So I'm not going to show you a lot right now, but I will talk in this clip, show you a little bit, and then once I've done stitches on a project, I'll come back and show it to you again. I have a total of 18 projects, 8 of which are in my main rotation, and 10 of which are in like game stitching. I am trying to do videos now where I work on 3 projects for my main rotation and then like 1 round of my game stitching. And then I end the video and start a new one. So right now we're partway through my main rotation. I have worked on 6 out of the 8 projects. So there are 2 left that I haven't worked on, which both of those will be shown this video. And then I will restart my rotation and pick from all of them. So if you're a returning viewer, the projects that you might recognize that I will work on this episode are Mermaids of the Seasons, as well as my fairy tale collage. If you're new, don't worry, I will show you those as I work on them. But first we're gonna pick which one will be my focus piece first. So I'm just shuffling the cards. You can't really shuffle 2 cards, but yeah, just until I don't remember which is which. And we're gonna work on my fairy tale collage. So that is technically 9 different patterns by Soda Stitch that I have combining into one big project. I will grab it and show it to you. My phone fell while I was grabbing my project, so the framing might be a bit off, but hopefully you'll still be able to see everything. This is what it will look like finished, except the borders I am doing the same colors in all of them to make it more consistent. But yeah, this is basically it, and I'm currently working on that Beauty and the Beast one. You can't really see it very sharp, but yeah, I am about halfway done with this. Like now I'm over halfway done with this. I have finished 5 out of the 9 and I am working on the 6th one. So I will unfold it. It is big. This is what it currently looks like. So I will show you a bit close up. That is the Nutcracker and Cinderella. I hope you can see it. I have no idea what you're seeing right now. And then there is Peter Pan and Little Red Riding Hood, as well as Rapunzel, and this will be Beauty and the Beast. So for my normal rotation projects, I have a stitch count goal. This is the only exception where my goal is actually just to finish 2 blocks. So I am gonna be working on this border block as well as this like little square block. And then next time I pull this out, I will do the middle block. But yeah, so no stitch count for this one. I'm just gonna stitch on it until those 2 blocks are complete. Yeah, I really like this project. I think it's so cute. I love Soda Stitch's design. Oop. That was my phone again. It is on the charger because it's almost empty, but whenever I film while it's on the charger, it tends to fall because I'll like unknowingly like bump the cords. But that's okay. I don't have much more to show you for this project. I think this is on 16 count, 2/1. The colors are all as charted except, like I said, those borders. But yeah, if you have any questions about it, let me know. But I will get started on that. If I remember to, I will show you before and after from the backstitching because I always love the way backstitching transforms the piece, especially these Soda Stitch patterns. I also keep this project in this bag made by Jantina Stitches. She's also on Flosstube. She is great. I've met her in real life. She's so nice. I don't think she's currently making and selling bags, but if you're interested in them, just keep an eye on her Instagram. I know that when I bought this bag, that's where she sold them, but I don't think she's doing that right now. But she might again later on. I don't know. But yeah, she's amazing. So go check her out. And I love this bag. It's so cute. Anyway, that's it. I will get some stitching done and I'll see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, it is now Friday evening, September 5th, I think. It is very late and I'm about to head to bed, but I just finished all the cross stitching on my Soda Stitch piece and I wanted to show it because I think I'll probably forget to show you tomorrow morning. And I think these Soda Stitch pieces in particular are really fun to see the difference pre and post backstitch. So yeah, this is all the full crosses done in these two blocks. And tomorrow I will start backstitching it. I don't know if I'll finish it tomorrow or not. Not sure how much backstitching there is, and I will be gone for most of tomorrow. But I will try and see if I can get it done. I don't think it's too much in this block, so yeah, it's not that much. So I think I might be able to finish that off tomorrow. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. I think it looks so pretty, and it will look so much more prettier tomorrow when the backstitching is in. But now I am heading to bed. I just wanted to show you the pre-backstitching. Hi, it is now Saturday morning and I finished the backstitching. So that was 180 more stitches, or like double that backstitching. I count 2 backstitches as 1 stitch, but this is what it looks like now. So yeah, I hope you can see the difference with before and after backstitching. I always think it makes such a difference on these Soda Stitch patterns. In total, I did around 1200 stitches to get these 2 blocks done. I did a tiny bit in here just because these colors from the mirror were also in here, and then nothing else until like the bottom. So I figured I would just do them now since I had them on my needle anyway. This is it. And next I will be working on Mermaids of the Seasons by Bella Filipina, because that is the last project in my regular rotation that I have not yet stitched on. I don't know if I'm going to do that now or not. I am going to leave today and be gone for most of the day, but I'm also kind of anxious about... Let me change the camera a little bit. I think that's better. I'm kind of anxious about that. And sometimes when I'm anxious, I end up stitching a lot, and other times I end up like gaming or something. I just need to do something so I don't think about it. It's not like a test or an important conversation that has to go right or anything. I'm going to my first music festival, and I think it will be really fun, but I'm also, yeah, it's my first one, so that's kind of anxiety inducing, and I tend to be like pretty sensitive to noise and like sensory input, so I think it will probably not be great for that, but hopefully it will still be really fun. The main thing I'm also kind of anxious about is that I am going with a group of people, one of which is a really close friend of mine, but the others are like more her friends and I don't really know them. So that is also a little bit of a reason to be anxious, I guess. But yeah, because of that, I did finish my stitches really quickly this morning, and I probably will be stitching more on Mermaids before I leave, because I don't think I have the right mind space to read. I wanted to read before I leave, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So yeah, I will grab Mermaids of the Season and show you my starting point. Okay, so Mermaids of the Seasons by Bella Filipina. That is what it will look like finished. This was a stitch along, I think in 2024, 2023. I'm not sure actually, but yeah, I'm quite far along on it. So this is my starting point. I am working in the full mermaid. The others are all done with stitching, but do need back stitching and beads. But yeah, this is my starting point. The words are in Dutch, so that's why you don't recognize fall or autumn or whatever. Okay, I meant to pause it while I sneezed, but I'm pretty sure I accidentally double clicked and I still had the sneeze in there. So we'll see if I remember to edit that out or not. But otherwise, sorry that you heard it. Anyway, this is my starting point, and I will do 1,000 stitches. I don't know how far that will get me. I think it will get me pretty close to finishing all the cross stitching in autumn, but I don't think it will get it finished. But yeah, I don't have like a stitch count on this because the PDF, it does go into Pattern Keeper, but it just considers it like a picture, so it just considers every little block a stitch, even if it's like empty, and there's quite a lot of empty space. So I don't know how many stitches I still need to do, but I think 1,000 stitches will get me pretty close to finishing the cross stitching in autumn, and then next time I can start beading, which I've never done before. So we'll see how that works. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? I've done one male hill kit with beads, but that was, I feel like, very different because it's just like on like the perforated paper or plastic or whatever. So I'm not sure yet how I'm going to deal with the fabric without crushing the beads. So maybe I'll have to see if I can stitch it in hand. I think that's probably what I'm going to have to end up doing. But I have not done that before. Like, I used to stitch in hand as like a kid, but not like in a way that looked pretty, I guess. So with a hoop, it just looks a lot prettier when I stitch. So I will have to try and like keep tension, which is not something I bothered about as a kid when I stitched in hand. So, but yeah, we're gonna just start on these 1,000 stitches, and I don't think I'll have to worry about beading yet. So see you in 1,000 stitches, and maybe I'll film some clips during the music festival, but I don't know yet. So you might see a couple of clips or pictures, or you might not. We shall both find out. Hi, it's been a couple of days since my last update. I did go to the music festival. It was fun, but I probably won't go to something like that again. It just wasn't really for me. The people I went with were great. It was a lot of fun, but I think I would have had as much fun if we'd just been in a park, like having a picnic or something. So I don't think it's worth the money for me, but it was fun. And I think my friend took some pictures that like we're not in, so I will show those. I didn't take any pictures or videos myself, and I'm not going to show you any that they were in since the dogs outside are being really loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not showing the pictures they are in because they're not aware of this, and so I'm not going to share them online. But I think there are like one or two that don't have people in them, so I will include those. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, but I am really tired from it. So it's been like 2 full days since, at least, and I'm still like really tired. I'll probably be really tired for like a couple more days. So that's also why I haven't updated you. Hi all, I'm back. I'm not really having a good day, so we're gonna keep this clip really short. But I did finish the 1,000 stitches on Autumn. She is nearly finished. There is like a little bit more of this skin color, and then there's one color missing in her hair. But next time I work on this, I will finish that, and then I will definitely get to beading. So yeah, she's like really close to being done. So she's gonna go away now, and we're gonna pick my next project to work on. I will work on one more project, and then we'll get into game stitching. I have all my projects back in because Mermaids was the last of the rotation, so everything is able to be picked again. I did keep Mermaids out though, since I don't want to do another 2,000 stitches on that right now. So that is gonna be not in this draw pile, but we'll get back in immediately after this one, if that makes sense. Basically just not picking it right now, but it can be picked again for my next focus piece. But first we're gonna work on Sabrina. Okay, so we're gonna work on Emails I Can't Send, which is a custom pattern I ordered from Taylor and Cromwell based on Sabrina Carpenter's album Emails I Can't Send. It's probably my favorite album of hers, but I love all her music, like from her very first debut when she was just a kid to like her newest, where it's very much not a kid anymore, but it's very fun. So yeah, I am excited about that. I will grab it and try and show it to you. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to though, since I am about to leave and I don't know how much time I have before I'm getting picked up. If I forget to show it to you, I will just include like a picture of the starting point. Well, not forget, but if I don't have the time for it. So yeah, you will either see a clip right now of me showing my starting point or a picture of my starting point. First day, September. I don't even know. I'm watching the mole right now to like for the next stitching that I'm gonna do. And while watching that, I realized I did it wrong last time. So I wrote it down correctly, but I just remembered it wrong and did it wrong. So I was meant to do 300 stitches on my Stitches Paradise cell, and I ended up doing 300 on my Spring Sampler. I don't know why, but that's definitely wrong. Spring Sampler was like the first one who went home. So, I mean, I was happy to work on that again. I hadn't worked on it in a while, but it was meant to be my Stitches Paradise cell. So if you watch my previous video and you were like confused because I was talking about how I was going to work on my Stitches Paradise cell and I showed you my Spring Sampler, yeah, that's why I just misremembered. So I'm not sure, not 100% sure, but I think I'll just do a 300 extra this week to like make up for Stitches Paradise cell, and then Spring Sampler will have just gotten 300 more than it was meant to. But I think that's what I'm gonna do so that Stitches Paradise cell is getting some stitches before it goes away, since that is the project from the person who went home. So yeah, just wanted to let you know about that because I don't know why I just remembered that wrong last time. But yeah. So I think I'm just going to do 300 extra on that. And I don't know how much I'm going to do yet for this episode because I haven't watched that part yet. They did say this was the last episode where they could use tokens, which is pretty early, I feel like. We're in episode 7, and I think they're usually 10 episodes. I think it's pretty normal that you can't use them in the final, but I thought you could still use them like any time up to that point. So I think that's different this season. But that does mean we'll probably get quite low stitching starting next episodes, because I think then there will only be someone going home. So only 300 stitches per episode until the last one. So I don't think anyone really, I think there may be 1 or 2 people have 1 token left, but this episode won't be too much either. Because, I mean, they are going to use all the tokens they have, but they don't have much left. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll let you know what I end up stitching on once I finish this episode. But yeah, just wanted to inform you about my mess up last time. Hey everyone, it is now the 14th of September. Thank you for, I don't know, I'm acting as if this is the start of the video. I'm really tired. I have been really tired just like the last week or so, more so than usual. So I've not done as much stitching as I wanted, but I did just finish my stitches for Sabrina. So I did 1,000 stitches on her, and this is what she looks like right now. So I finished those light colors like throughout the entire border, and that's the only place they appear. So those 2 colors are now fully done, and then I just focused on this red color and this like one big phrase. So that one is nearly done. I just need Bet, the L, and half of the O of love, and then that phrase is done. The color is not, because it's like one of the biggest colors. But yeah, this is what it looks looking like right now, and I'm like 3/4 of the way done. I think I'm at 75.6 or 0.7%, which is so exciting. Like, this is actually getting close to being finished. I am loving it. So I'm excited to get more progress on this, but I'm also kind of like done with it right now, so I'm happy it's gonna go away. I love the way it looks, but I don't enjoy stitching words that much. So yeah, I'm happy to have put in 1,000 stitches and to be like close to finishing it, because I do love the project. But I'm also kind of happy that the 1,000 stitches are done and I can stop stitching words now. And next I will start my a Stitches Paradise cell, which I was meant to work on last week, and for some reason I worked on Spring Sampler and didn't realize I was picking the wrong project. So this is what I actually need to do 300 stitches on last video, so that is what I will do now. And after that I will start stitching on the actual stitches of last week's episode, or like this week's episode, what the most recent episode I watched. Which I don't think I've told you about what they are yet, so I will quickly do that. Sorry about that. As I said in the clip, there's not much tokens anymore. There was only 1 token that got used by the person associated with Pumpkin Patch Pals, so that is going to get another 50 stitches. I don't think that will be enough to finish it, but it should get really close, and I think it will definitely be finished this, like, the mole season. since either that person is going home before the finale, in which case I will do 300 stitches, or in the finale, I will do 100 stitches on whoever loses, 200 on whoever wins, and 300 on whoever ends up being the mole. And I think even just 100 should finish it. So, yeah, I'll do 50 on Pumpkin Patch Pals this video. And I don't think that will finish it, but it will get really close. And then the person who went home was the person associated with my Pride black work. So I will do 300 stitches on my Pride flag. I will show both of those pieces as and when I work on them. But yeah, right now I will start with this. Just gonna put 300 stitches into the block with the skeins. It is now Tuesday evening. It definitely took a couple more days than I had wanted to, but I did just finish the 300 stitches on my Stitches Paradise. So I did 303 stitches on it to be precise. And this is what it looks like right now. So I finished the white and gray and the labels. And then I did most of this yellow skein. There's a tiny bit that still needs to be done. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. I do really love this project. So I was happy to put some work into it, especially considering I was meant to do that last video. But that is it for that project. It is gonna go away until the next season starts. And the next project I will be working on is my Pride sampler, if I can find it. I had the wrong bag. Here it is. So let me show you what it will look like finished first. This is by Peppermint Purple. It is a black work that is so bright. I put it really not bright, but I keep forgetting how not bright you have to do it to have it show up. So, okay. Well, you can see me and you can see Antina from Antina Stitches, who I am watching her latest Flosstube of. I don't know how much you can see the actual black work design, but yeah, it's basically the inclusive Pride flag as a black work, and I just dropped everything. Okay, we've got it all again. So this is my starting point, like this. I think I'm probably about 50%, but I don't have a percentage for it since it is a black work. It's not like in Pattern Keeper. But I will put 300 stitches into this, which since this is backstitching, I count 2 backstitches as 1 stitch. I will actually be doing 600 backstitches into this. So this will get quite a bit of progress. I don't know how far along it will get, but yeah, I think I'll get quite far. This is my starting point, and I will update you once those stitches are finished. Hi, it is the 30th of September or the 1st of October now. As you maybe noticed, it's been a while since the last clip. I have not been doing well. I'm not going to go into depth about that. We're just going to move on. So I did do a little bit of stitching, but not a lot. So I finished the 300, I think, stitches on my Pride black work. So this is what that looks like right now. And I am really enjoying this one. I think it is so fun to stitch on. I really do enjoy black work and backstitching in general, as long as it's charted where it goes into a hole all the time. As soon as backstitching involves piercing the fabric, I start hating it. But as long as it's in a hole always, I really enjoy it. So yeah, this is what that looks like right now. And then I did do the 50 stitches that I had to do on my Pumpkin Patch Pals. So that is what this looks like right now. This is nearly finished. This will definitely be finished this season. I think no matter what, I will have stitches left over on this project because it will get at least 100 more stitches, I think, throughout the season. And it definitely will be finished by then. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's so cute. I love this one. So I don't have a beginning picture for this just because I wasn't doing well, but it's basically this dark gray. I don't know how well you can see the difference over here with the dark gray and the black, but the dark gray is new and the black was already there. but it was just 50 stitches, so it wasn't much anyway. And that is it. With that, we're gonna end this video, and we're just gonna start fresh next video. I also just noticed that I have not posted last video yet, so I need to edit last video and this video and upload them both on YouTube. So it's been a while for you without a video. I thought I had already posted the last video, but I don't think I have. So need to go get on that. But that is it for now, and hopefully you're all doing great and get lots of happy stitching in, and I will see you in the next one.